Welcome back to our channel where we uncover the true value of coins that may be hiding right in your pocket change. Today's video will blow your mind as we reveal the complete history, special features, and shocking current market value of the 1964 Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, which is now worth up to $70,000. Yes, you heard that right. The 1964 Lincoln penny is not just any ordinary coin. It is a treasure that could make you rich beyond your expectations if you know what to look for. So make sure to watch this video till the end as we explore all the secrets of this valuable coin and why collectors across the world are paying a fortune for it. The story of the 1964 Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny begins in the heart of American history. This iconic coin was minted during a time when the United States was going through tremendous political, cultural, and economic changes. In 1964, America was in the midst of the Cold War, civil rights movements were gaining momentum, and the assassination of President John F. Kennedy had left a profound impact on the nation. Amid all this historical significance, the United States Mint continued to produce the classic Lincoln cent, which had already become a staple of American coinage since its introduction in 1909. The 1964 Lincoln penny carries the legendary image of Abraham Lincoln on its obverse side. Sculpted by Victor David Brenner, Lincoln's profile faces right, with the words "In God We Trust" above, "Liberty" to the left, and the date 1964 to the right. What makes this specific penny so intriguing is the small but important letter D placed below the date, which signifies that this coin was minted in Denver, Colorado. The Denver Mint is one of the most prolific mints in the United States, and in 1964 alone, it produced over 3 billion Lincoln cents. But even among billions of coins, there are rare and unique pieces that stand out from the rest, and those are the coins that make headlines in the coin collecting world. What makes some 1964 Lincoln pennies so valuable? The answer lies in the errors, condition, and striking quality. While most of the 1964 pennies are common and worth face value, certain rare errors and extremely high-grade coins have sold for thousands of dollars. Let's first talk about errors. Coin errors are mistakes made during the minting process, and collectors absolutely love them. For example, if you find a 1964 penny with a double die error where the lettering appears doubled, or a coin that was struck off-center, or even one with an unusual planchet composition, these mistakes can increase the value of the coin dramatically. Some error coins from 1964 have sold for thousands of dollars at auction, especially when they are authenticated by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Now let's talk about the condition of the coin. Coin grading is extremely important in determining a coin's market value. A 1964 Lincoln penny that has been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition with no scratches, dents, or discoloration can be worth significantly more than a heavily circulated one. Coins graded MS-65 or higher, especially those with red coloration indicating full original luster, are considered highly desirable. In fact, one perfect 1964 Lincoln penny graded at the highest mint state level was sold at a record-breaking price of $69,802. That's right. This small copper coin became a five-figure treasure simply because it was flawless in every detail. Aside from condition and errors, the 1964 penny has historical value that makes it appealing to collectors. It marks the final year that the United States Mint used the 95% copper and 5% zinc composition before transitioning to other metals in the later decades. This copper-rich composition gives the coin a heavier feel and brighter reddish color when preserved correctly. As copper prices have increased over time, the metal content of older pennies has also gained attention from investors and metal enthusiasts alike. Another reason collectors seek the 1964 penny is because of its role in completing date and mint mark sets. Many collectors attempt to build full Lincoln cent collections that include every year and mint combination. Having a high-grade 1964 penny fills an important gap in that collection. especially if it exhibits rare attributes like full steps on the Lincoln Memorial reverse or exceptional strike clarity. Let's also not forget the reverse side of the coin, which features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparro. This design was used from 1959 to 2008 and serves as a tribute to the famous monument in Washington, D.C. Look closely at the reverse of the coin, and if you spot any unusual elements like die cracks, missing details, or striking shifts, those could also contribute to the rarity and value of the coin. Now you might be wondering how you can find out if your 1964D penny is worth a fortune. Here's what you should do. First, examine the coin under a good light or magnifying glass. Check for min errors like doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Second, look at the coin's color and shine. If it appears reddish and lustrous, it could be a red uncirculated coin, which is more valuable than brown or worn examples. Third, check the surfaces of the coin for nicks, scratches, or signs of wear. The fewer the imperfections, the higher the grade. Finally, if you believe you have a high-value coin, submit it to a professional grading company like the Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company for authentication and grading. Conclusion. The 1964D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny might seem like just another old coin at first glance, but it holds a hidden treasure that could change your life. From historical importance to mint errors and pristine grades, this coin has captured the attention of collectors around the globe. With a current market value reaching as high as $69,802, this coin proves that sometimes the most valuable items are the ones we overlook. So check your coin jars, go through your pocket change, and take a closer look at those pennies lying around. You might just be holding a rare and incredibly valuable piece of American history. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins that could make you rich, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on rare coins worth money. Let us know in the comments if you have a 1964D penny or any other coin you'd like us to cover next. Until then, happy hunting and keep collecting. Welcome back, coin lovers and treasure seekers, to another exciting and deeply informative episode where we uncover the most astonishing stories, secrets, and surprising values behind some of the most ordinary-looking coins hiding in your change jar. Today, we are diving into the captivating world of the 1973 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You may be shocked to discover that this small copper coin could be worth up to $62,354 in today's coin market. Yes, you heard that correctly. One single penny from 1973 with no mint mark could make you thousands of dollars richer. So sit tight, stay focused, and prepare to learn how history, minting errors, scarcity, and collector demand have transformed this humble coin into a hot item among collectors. The journey of the Lincoln cent began in 1909 when the United States Mint introduced this iconic design to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent replaced the Indian head penny and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Its design was simple but symbolic, featuring Lincoln's profile on the obverse, with wheat ears on the reverse, until 1958. In 1959, to celebrate Lincoln's 150th birth anniversary, the reverse design changed to the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparro. And this design continued through 2008. The 1973 Lincoln cent is part of that historic run featuring the Lincoln Memorial reverse. But what makes the 1973 penny with no mint mark so valuable and special? To understand this, we need to talk about mint marks and production. In 1973, Lincoln cents were minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins minted in Denver and San Francisco carried the D and S mint marks respectively. However, coins minted in Philadelphia did not carry any mint mark, and this was standard practice for that time. So technically, when we refer to a 1973 penny with no mint mark, we are talking about a coin minted in Philadelphia. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 3.7 billion pennies in 1973, so in general, most of them are common in circulated condition. But rarity and value do not always rely on quantity alone. While most 1973 no-mint mark pennies are worth only face value or a few cents above face value in circulated grades, some extremely well-preserved coins or rare error varieties have been sold for astonishing amounts. The highest known value for a 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln cent came from a rare example graded in mint state red condition by a top grading agency such as PCGS or NGC. Coins graded MS67 or higher, especially with a deep red tone and no carbon spots or contact marks, can fetch jaw-dropping prices at auctions. The coin that recently stunned collectors sold for an incredible $62,354 due to its flawless mint state condition, brilliant luster, strong strike, and exceptional eye appeal. Such specimens are incredibly rare and almost impossible to find in circulation today. The coin in question was most likely pulled directly from a mint set, handled with utmost care, and preserved in a way that avoided any environmental damage, apart from condition. Another factor that can significantly increase a coin's value is the presence of errors. The 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln cent has known varieties and errors that are in high demand among error coin collectors. These include double die obverse errors where the date or lettering appears doubled, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, broad strikes, die cracks, and more. Each of these errors can raise the coin's value dramatically, depending on the rarity and severity of the error. For example, a 1973 penny with a dramatic double die obverse could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So, how do you know if your 1973 no-mint mark penny is valuable? The first step is to examine its condition. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the surface for any signs of luster, minimal wear, or error patterns. Look for doubled letters in the word Liberty or the motto "In God We Trust." Check for striking anomalies, die breaks, or any unusual features. If you suspect your coin may be special, consider submitting it to a professional grading service. Having your coin authenticated and graded by PCGS or NGC can significantly increase its marketability and value. Collectors today are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are rare in high-grade mint state condition. With more people entering the coin collecting hobby and demand surging for quality coins, prices are climbing higher than ever before. The rare sale of a 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln cent for $62,354 reflects this growing trend. Whether it's for historical value, error rarity, or investment potential, this coin has captured the attention of collectors across the nation, and the best part, you could be holding one of these coins in your own home. So start checking your change, digging through your old piggy banks, searching inherited coin jars, or visiting estate sales. You never know when a common-looking penny could turn out to be a life-changing discovery. TOs summarize, the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln 1 cent penny may appear ordinary at first glance, but with the right combination of condition, rarity, and demand, it could be worth a fortune. The current highest known value of $62,354 was paid for an ultra-rare mint state red specimen that dazzled the collector's market. As history has shown us, the smallest coin can carry the biggest surprise. So do not overlook the pennies. They might just hold the key to unlocking thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed this video and want more incredible stories about rare coins that could be hiding in your house, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a valuable coin tip. Leave us a comment if you have a 1973 penny or if you've ever found a coin worth more than its face value. Your story could be featured in our next episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, happy hunting and may your next coin find be worth a fortune. Welcome back to another exciting video where we uncover the hidden treasures buried deep within your pocket change. Today, we are going to take a deep dive into the fascinating story of the 1980 mint mark Lincoln 1 cent penny coin. This seemingly ordinary coin has shocked the numismatic world with a staggering current market value of $53,523. Yes, you heard that right. A coin once worth just 1 cent is now valued at over $53,000. But why is it so valuable? What makes this coin so special? Stay with me as we reveal everything from its historic background to the reasons behind its massive rise in value. Let us begin by going back in time to the year 1980. America was experiencing economic shifts, inflation was a serious concern, and coinage was evolving fast to keep up with the times. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, had already established itself as a staple of U.S. coinage since its first release in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design, created by Victor David Brenner, featured a right-facing profile of President Lincoln and was the first regular-issue U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. In 1980, the Lincoln cent was being minted at 3 facilities: Philadelphia with no mint mark, San Francisco with the S mint mark, and Denver with the D mint mark. The coin we are focusing on today comes from the Denver Mint and proudly bears the D mint mark on the obverse, just below the year. More than 5.1 billion of these coins were struck in Denver alone, making it one of the most widely produced Lincoln cents in history. However, despite its massive mintage, there are some extremely rare and valuable varieties and errors that turn this common penny into a true collector's dream. What makes the 1980 D Lincoln penny worth $53,523 is not just age or mintage numbers. It is about rarity, condition, and unique error types that occurred during the minting process. Among the most prized examples of this coin are those struck on the wrong planchet, double die obverse errors, off-center strikes, and coins in nearly perfect condition graded as MS68 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Even slight variations in strike quality, luster, and preservation can send the value of these coins soaring to astronomical levels. One such ultra-rare 1980 D Lincoln cent was recently discovered in an uncirculated mint set. It was professionally graded and authenticated as being in pristine condition with flawless surfaces, sharp details, and full red coloration. The coin had no signs of wear, scratches, or tarnish, and was officially graded MS68 RD by PCGS. Because so few 1980 D cents exist in such perfect condition, collectors bid aggressively for the opportunity to add it to their high-end Lincoln cent collections. The final auction price? An unbelievable $53,523. Another factor driving up the value of this coin is its historical significance. As we entered the 1980s, the U.S. Mint was transitioning toward more cost-effective coin production. The traditional 95% copper composition of the Lincoln cent was about to be replaced by a copper-coated zinc core starting in 1982. This makes the 1980 D cent one of the last years produced with almost entirely copper content, making it even more desirable among collectors seeking a full copper Lincoln penny set. What should you look for in your own coin collection or pocket change? First, examine your 1980 D pennies under a magnifying glass or digital microscope. Look for any unusual features such as doubling in the lettering or date, especially on the word Liberty or the motto "In God We Trust." Also, be on the lookout for off-center strikes, broad strikes, and coins that appear to have been struck on a dime planchet. These rare errors can make even a circulated 1980 D penny worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Next, check the condition. The better the condition, the more valuable your coin will be. Coins that have full original red luster and no signs of wear are far more sought after than those that have been circulated and worn down. If you believe you have a high-quality coin, consider submitting it to a professional grading service for evaluation and encapsulation. This not only authenticates your coin, but also protects it and boosts its resale value significantly. Collectors and investors alike are constantly on the hunt for rare and high-grade Lincoln cents. The 1980 D mint mark penny, once considered common and insignificant, has proven to be a true treasure under the right conditions. And with the numismatic market seeing record-breaking prices in recent years, this could be the perfect time to check your coin jars, old rolls of pennies, or inherited coin collections. You never know, you might be sitting on a $53,523 penny without even realizing it. In summary, the 1980 Lincoln 1-cent penny coin is far more than just spare change. It is a remarkable piece of American history, a symbol of a transitional era in coinage, and in certain rare conditions, a life-changing financial asset. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, the story of this coin is a powerful reminder that great value can often be found in the most unexpected places. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found this information helpful or fascinating, please hit that like button, share this video with your fellow coin enthusiasts, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into rare and valuable coins. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a discovery that could turn your spare change into serious money. Stay curious, stay collecting, and who knows, the next legendary coin might be hiding right in your pocket. Welcome back to another exciting and eye-opening episode where we uncover the hidden treasures lying in your pocket change. Today, we are diving deep into the incredible story behind a modern yet surprisingly valuable coin. It is the 2002 no-mint Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. You may not believe it at first, but this seemingly ordinary penny could be worth an astonishing $40,000 or even $53,000 or more depending on condition, rarity, and collector demand. So, let's explore the fascinating history, how to identify this special coin, and why it is so valuable in the current collector's market. Let us begin with the origins of this special penny. The 2002 Lincoln penny belongs to the long-running Lincoln cent series, which first started in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this penny has undergone a few design modifications over the decades, but the obverse side has always featured the classic portrait of President Lincoln facing right. The reverse of the 2002 coin still displays the original Lincoln Memorial design introduced in 1959 in honor of Lincoln's 150th birth anniversary. Now here is where it gets interesting. Most pennies struck in 2002 were minted in large quantities and marked with either AD for Denver or AP for Philadelphia. However, the Philadelphia Mint often does not place a mint mark on pennies. So when we say no mint mark, we are typically referring to coins produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Most of these coins are extremely common and found in everyday circulation. But in rare cases, there are error coins or ultra-high-grade coins that stand out from the millions. And these can fetch thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars at auction. The 2002 no-mint Lincoln penny that is currently drawing attention in the coin collector world is a rare specimen due to either a significant mint error or its pristine, uncirculated condition graded at the highest professional levels. Coins like these are often graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, and when they receive a grade of MS67, MS68, or in extremely rare cases MS69 or above, they are considered exceptionally valuable. These are the coins that serious collectors and investors are willing to pay massive premiums for because of their rarity and condition. One of the biggest reasons why a 2002 no-mint Lincoln penny can sell for as high as $53,835 is because of the demand for modern era coins and high-grade specimens. There have been auction houses and private collectors that have reported paying this amount or very close to it for coins with flawless surfaces, strong strikes, and zero post-mint damage. The number of coins that survive in this condition is astonishingly low, and when one appears for sale, it creates intense bidding wars among elite collectors. Let's talk about what you should look for if you are hoping to find a valuable 2002 Lincoln penny in your change or old coin jar. First, check the coin for any mint errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or die cracks. These types of errors dramatically increase the coin's value. Secondly, look at the coin's condition. A penny that still has its original luster, no scratches or dings, and sharp details could be worth sending in for professional grading. The grading scale ranges from 1 to 70, and if your penny scores in the high 60s, it might be worth thousands of dollars. So, how can a coin from just over 20 years ago be worth more than a brand new car or even a down payment on a house? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and demand. Coin collectors are always looking for flawless examples to complete their sets. As time goes by, fewer and fewer coins remain in mint state condition, especially from regular circulation. And that is what makes the 2002 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny such a special coin. Most people would never think twice about it. They would toss it in a coin jar or use it for small change without knowing it might be worth thousands. The market value of $53,835 was reached through a combination of rare grading, auction interest, and collector passion. This amount is not just a fantasy number. It has been documented in actual sales and coin catalogs. Of course, not every 2002 penny is worth this much, but if you believe you have one in near-perfect condition or with a unique mint error, it is absolutely worth getting it appraised or graded professionally. In summary, the 2002 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny might look ordinary to the untrained eye, but in the world of rare coins it stands as a modern marvel. With a current market value reaching over $53,000, it is a powerful reminder that some of the most valuable treasures can be hiding right in plain sight. Always keep an eye on your change, especially older coins, because you never know when you might be holding a fortune in your hand. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins that could be sitting in your house or wallet right now, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Drop a comment below if you think you have a valuable penny and let us know which coin you want us to cover next. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy coin hunting! Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins that could be sitting unnoticed in your pocket change or old coin jar. Today, we are uncovering the full history, minting secrets, and skyrocketing market value of one very special coin that collectors are going crazy for. That's right, we're talking about the 2004 mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. A seemingly ordinary coin that has now stunned collectors by reaching an incredible value of $73,928. Let's begin with the history of this unique penny. The 2004 Lincoln 1-cent coin was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the United States' key coin production facilities. The D mint mark below the date stands for Denver, and in the year 2004, billions of pennies were produced nationwide. Yet, among these billions, only a very few have what it takes to be worth a fortune. And one of those coins is the extraordinary 2004 penny that recently made headlines in the coin collecting world due to its unique characteristics, rarity, and astonishing final auction price. This penny belongs to the long-running Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. By 2004, the Lincoln Memorial reverse design had been in use for over 4 decades. While most coins from this era are extremely common and worth only face value, certain coins struck in 2004 with the D mint mark feature rare minting errors, sharp strikes, exceptional color, or high-grade uncirculated conditions that make them stand out dramatically in the world of numismatics. Now, let's dive into what makes this particular 2004 Lincoln penny so valuable. First, its condition is what experts refer to as mint state red, meaning the coin has never been in circulation and maintains its original coppery red luster from the moment it was struck. It was preserved perfectly, likely from a mint set or direct roll from the mint that was carefully stored by a collector. This uncirculated condition significantly increases its desirability. Second, it carries a rare double die obverse error. That means the design elements on the front of the coin, specifically Lincoln's profile, the word Liberty, and the date 2004, appear slightly doubled when viewed under magnification. This doubling happens when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned or shifts during the production process. Only a handful of these double die coins are known to exist from the 2004 Denver Mint batch, making them highly sought after, but it doesn't stop there. A closer look at the reverse of this rare 2004 penny reveals another fascinating feature. There is a subtle but significant misalignment between the die and the coin blank, which caused a noticeable off-center strike. The memorial building on the reverse appears slightly shifted, with some letters on the top legend either stretched or partially cut off. This type of striking error adds even more value to an already rare coin. Combine this with a population rarity, meaning there are very few examples of this coin known in such pristine, high-grade condition. And you've got the perfect recipe for a coin that collectors are willing to pay tens of thousands of dollars to acquire. In fact, one such coin recently sold at a prestigious numismatic auction for a jaw-dropping $73,928. This wasn't just any random sale. This coin was professionally graded by PCGS as MS69 red, which is just 1 point shy of a perfect score. A penny with that kind of grade is practically flawless under magnification, a true masterpiece of minting. Let's take a moment to appreciate just how rare this is. Out of the hundreds of millions of Lincoln pennies minted in 2004 at the Denver Mint, only a few have been discovered with this combination of errors, condition, and eye appeal. It's this perfect storm of rarity, perfection, and historical context that skyrocketed the value of the coin into the tens of thousands. If you're sitting at home right now wondering if you might have one of these valuable coins in your own possession, it's time to check your collection. Look closely at all your 2004 pennies. Flip them over, examine them under a magnifying glass, and see if you notice doubling on the obverse or any signs of a striking error. Pay attention to the color and sheen of the coin. Does it still have that original red copper brilliance? If you think your coin might be special, don't hesitate to have it appraised or graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Their certification can mean the difference between a penny worth 1 cent and one worth over $70,000. Collectors love coins with stories, and the 2004 Lincoln 1 cent penny tells an extraordinary one. From its humble production in the busy Denver Mint to its journey through time and preservation, to finally becoming one of the most valuable modern Lincoln cents known today, it reminds us that history and value can hide in plain sight. Sometimes, a little copper coin holds a story that's worth more than gold. So next time you're digging through your coin jar, be sure to pay close attention to those small details. Because the next valuable coin might not be a rare silver dollar or a gold piece. It could be a humble 1 cent Lincoln penny from 2004 with AD mint mark, waiting to be discovered and cherished for generations. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more rare coin stories, and comment below if you've ever found a valuable coin in your collection. Until next time, keep hunting and may your change bring you fortune.